Hello everyone, I'm your host Heather Dawson. So let's head to the mountains to discover Mammoth.
Just east of the Sierra Nevada and a stone's throw from Yosemite National Forest lies the city of Mammoth Lakes. Although many think Mammoth Lakes got its name from the woolly mammoths found in the region, the truth is it was actually part of an early marketing scheme. When gold was found in the 1870s, they named it Mammoth Mining Company to give the impression of mammoth riches. Though no abundance of gold, or mammoths for that matter, were ever found, the name stuck. The original inhabitants of Mammoth Lakes were the Paiute and Shoshone Native Americans, nomadic people that moved in and out of Mammoth following food and tradable materials. The first non-native settlers abandoned the area within the first few years after failed attempts to mine the region. It wasn't until the late 1920s that people started coming to Mammoth again.
The car made the difference. As roads got better, cars could come here, and then it became a more and more popular summer resort.
Surprised? Well, Mammoth was and still is a destination for summer activities such as hiking, fishing, and riding horses. So why do people think of skiing when they think of Mammoth?
Two things. Roads became paved roads, really good roads, by the 50s. It became more accessible, and the ski area came along.
Today, Mammoth gets roughly the same amount of summer and winter visitors every year. And one thing you can marvel at any time of year is the geological wonders of the area. Located at the summit of Mammoth Mountain, 11,053 feet in elevation, is the newly opened Interpretive Center, a place where you can learn everything you want to know about the region. And maybe some things you'd rather not hear.
We're actually in an extremely alive region. We are sitting next to the Inyo volcanic chain.
Well, even volcanoes can't keep people away from Mammoth. It's a favorite getaway for many Southlanders who love the scenic drive or prefer to fly into Mammoth Airport. With a full-time population of about 7,100, modern Mammoth Lakes can hardly be called a big city. But that doesn't stop it from being a booming resort community with dining, lodging, shopping, and recreation set to rival Aspen and Vail, as well as the potential location for its own film festival.
Mammoth has its own unique character. It's California skiing. We have great snow, great sunshine.
One of the most appealing things about Mammoth is how it's kept its charm that's attracted people for years while also expanding into one of the West Coast's biggest destination spots. This could be one of the reasons Mammoth real estate is in such high demand. In fact, 60% of homes in Mammoth are second homes. And if full-time ownership is not for you, Mammoth has a variety of rental properties available. 101 Great Escapes is an example of the great agencies that can help you pick the perfect home away from home for your trip to Mammoth.
Our specialty is renting ski in, ski out, walk to lift, walk to village. We specialize in just kind of higher end, eclectic, really special places.
Every one of their condos is equipped with everything you need to feel at home, including high thread count linens, luxurious oversized towels, spa products, and comfy robes. And since all of the Great Escapes properties are in ideal Mammoth sites, such as the Village or along the golf course, none of their prices fluctuate based on location. You need only choose your ideal setting. The beauty of Mammoth Lakes lies not just in the picturesque scenery, but also in the blend of the new Mammoth with the old.
Hi, I'm Elise with Coast to Coast TV. With America's 250th birthday just around the corner, now is the perfect time to explore the country's most historical and culturally rich destinations. Travel expert Gabe Saglie is teaming up with Visit Florida to share unique ways to explore history, culture, music, and more in the Sunshine State. Welcome, Gabe.
Hey, Elise, great to see you.
So, in honor of America's 250th birthday, what are some historic destinations that visitors should consider?
Well, Elise, as you know, America's 250th right around the corner, so I think a lot of us are probably thinking, what, New England, the Northeast? But wouldn't you know that there is an American history that runs deeper still across northern Florida, and specifically in Pensacola and St. Augustine, both of which were founded in the 1500s. Now you got Pensacola in the northwestern stretch of Florida facing those beautiful Gulf waters, established in 1559 and known as America's first settlement. And then on the northeastern shores of Florida facing the Atlantic, you got St. Augustine, established in 1565, known as the oldest continuously occupied city in the USA. So you've got two destinations now that predate the signing of the Declaration of Independence by more than 200 years, and they exist in beautiful northern Florida.
And what sites are available to visitors who want to explore America's past?
So easy to delve into history in both of these locations. You know, in Pensacola, they've got the America's First Settlement Trail, which is a 3-mile self-guided tour across downtown Pensacola, highlighting no fewer than 20 different spots, 70 points of interest. Great thing to do with the kids. Also home to Fort Pickens, which is a reminder of the military heritage that exists in this part of the country. You know, Pensacola, a proud military town, home to the National Naval Aviation Museum and those world famous Blue Angels, of course. St. Augustine, home to the oldest street in the USA, Aviles Street. Cobblestone brick street there, a destination all its own. That lighthouse is gorgeous. You climb to the top, beautiful views of the skyline, and a bevy of Gilded Age buildings in St. Augustine, like Flagler College, the Lightner Museum. These were structures built just after the Civil War. They remain beautifully preserved today. All right, check out America250fl.com, America250fl.com. A lot more history there, at least, and a calendar with tons of events for the winter season and into 2026 as well.
There's a new program that helps teenagers keep track of their finances and survive in an adult world.
Hi, I'm Elise with Coast to Coast TV. And as the holiday season kicks into high gear, scammers aren't taking the time off. They're cashing in on goodwill. Joining us is Jeff Lunglhofer, Chief Informational Security Officer at Coinbase, to share the top red flags to watch for and how communities can protect themselves this holiday season. Welcome, Jeff Lunglhofer.
Thanks so much for having me.
And why is it important to be aware of online scams this holiday year?
Well, during the holidays, it's really a time of caring. It's a time of sharing and giving where families and friends come together. It can also be a bit of a lonely time for some people, and folks' guards might be down during the holidays. Scammers know that, and they will use the holiday season to try and scam you out of your hard-earned money.
And can you share examples of red flags to watch out for?
Yeah, you know, if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is too good to be true, right? If you're on a dating app or something like that, and that person is trying to immediately take you off platform, say to Telegram or to some other third-party messaging app, that's a huge red flag that you need to look out for. And of course, the biggest red flag of all is somebody asking for money, right? Anytime somebody's asking you for an investment, for a loan, anything like that, particularly if it's somebody that you've met online, please take a breath, stop. It's probably a scam.
And how can people help protect themselves from scammers?
Look, education. I want people talking about scamming all the time. I want people having conversations about it. Here at Coinbase, we're launching an initiative called the Scamberry Pie Initiative. It's going to be both in New York and in LA. For those of your listeners and viewers who are in LA, we'll be there on December 11th at the Red Flag Food Truck in Larchmont Village from 10 to 12. Go over there. We have Scamberry Pies, which is a delicious holiday pie. Under each slice is a scam tip to help keep you safe this holiday season. We want those conversations happening across the country. What better way to do that than with a slice of delicious pie?
And do you have any other suggestions?
Look, I want the conversations to keep happening. Keep talking to your parents, your spouse, your kids, your neighbors. Talk about experiences that you've had. Let's destigmatize the whole, hey, I've been a victim of a scam. People need to talk about it. We need to be communicating with one another. That's how we all stay safe together.
Well, thank you so much. Where can we go for more information?
You can head over to help.coinbase.com. We've got a ton of information there to help keep you safe this holiday season.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for having me.
And now let's check in with Audra Stafford, who takes us to the Kinky Boots musical.
Some boots are made for walking. These are definitely made for strutting. And right now they're strutting around the country on the Kinky Boots tour.
Price & Sons spent the last century making a range of shoes for men. We will begin this century making a range of shoes for a range of men.
When Charlie, a struggling shoe factory owner, meets Lola, a fabulous drag queen in need of some sturdy but sexy footwear, the two create an outrageous pair of kinky boots. The hit Broadway show won 6 Tony Awards, including Best Musical, and is now dazzling audiences on tour.
It's very high energy.
Darius Harper kicks up his heels each night as one of the Kinky Boots angels.
drew you to this show? Was it just another show for you, or was this one that you were just like, I gotta be part of Kinky Boots?
It's very special. It's I think the message of the show is very important right now. Also the themes hit close to home with me. There's a lot of father-son themes.
I'm not my father's son.
And that's very personal to my life.
I'm not the image of what he dreamed of.
Also, it's a happy machine. Who doesn't want to do a show that you love to come to work and do every day?
Get in step with our kinky revolution.
Especially when you get to do it in those badass boots. Which he helped me shimmy into backstage.
This is why we have people help us put these on during the show. How do they feel?
I feel very powerful. What was it like for you the first time you got to put on the Kinky Boots?
Amazing. Definitely amazing. There was one day in the studio in New York when it was boot arrival day, so there was like a buzz around the studio and everybody was really excited to get those shoes on.
Darius alone wears at least a half dozen different pairs.
And you were telling me about your favorite pair.
Yes,
Show those to me.
these right here are our Sexes in the Heel shoes.
He's one of 6 angels in a cast of more than 30. You do the math. That's a lot of stilettos and costumes to keep straight.
I would say we have around 200.
That's where the wardrobe team comes in.
This show has a wide range of everything from your everyday man factory worker costume, just your basic jeans and polo t-shirt, to
the fun stuff.
To the very, very fun stuff, the very sparkly stuff. This costume, which is the British dandy, which is worn in the finale, has over 10 different kinds of stones and beads on it.
And has a pair of kinky boots to match.
I want these boots. These are amazing. I want these in my closet.
These probably have about 800 individual hand-glued stones on the back of the heels.
Stunning.
This is a special privilege that they're out today. We keep these under lock and key.
Wow.
So if you want to see them for yourself, you'll just have to go see the show. Bringing you the best of entertainment. I'm Audra Stafford.
That'll do it for this week here on California Life. Remember, if you missed any part of our show, go to our website, californialifehd.com. We'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Elise Thurston with Coast to Coast TV. This holiday season, it's all about finding the perfect gift for everyone on your list and celebrating your personal style, all at amazing value. Here to help is on-air host and entertainment correspondent Makho Ndlovu, who is sharing her favorite gift ideas and winter and holiday fashion trends. Welcome.
Elise, thank you so much for having me.
So, what are some of your top gift selections this holiday season?
There's so many great finds this year. Let's break them down. For the beauty lovers, there's skincare staples, there's luxe serums and beauty tools that make self-care day feel like a spa day. For the holiday host and the hostess, they've got premium tableware, glowing candles, and seasonal decor with so much personality. For kids and teens, there's festive outfits, toys, and trending accessories. And for pets, they also have adorable accessories and toys as well. You know, with curated categories to help you find the perfect gift for everyone in your life, you can shop in store or head to Marshalls.com and you can shop for gifts by arrival, price, and occasion. It really is the one-stop holiday shop.
And can you give us some gifts that are trending this season?
Absolutely. I'm excited to share what's trending this holiday season because their buyers are hustling to bring us the good stuff. Marshalls has gifts for everyone on your list, all at incredible prices. From cozy fashion finds to luxe home decor to bold accessories and beauty must-haves. And they also have fun surprises for kids and pets. So no matter who you're shopping for, you'll find high quality, all at incredible prices.
And can you tell us, what should we get for the fashion-forward people on our lists?
Okay, that would be me. So if you're shopping for someone who is fashion forward, here's what we're seeing. We're seeing bold accessories, vibrant coats, and must-have shoes that really make your outfit pop. You'll also find unique silhouettes, right? Those elevated details, that premium texture that feels designer without the designer price. And with new arrivals hitting in-store all the way through December 24th, there's always something new to discover.
Well, thank you so much. And where can we go for more information?
Head in store and visit marshalls.com. And by the way, for those in store, there's new arrivals all the way through December 24th. So happy shopping.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Jason Residlo, just across from the Los Angeles Convention Center for the 2025 LA Auto Show. Come along with me as I check out the new concept cars and production models for 2026 and 2027. Over 1,000 vehicles are on display at this year's LA Auto Show. The exhibits are even bigger and better than years past. Here is an overview of the big debuts. The Hyundai Crater concept made its world debut in LA. It is described as a design exploration that captures the spirit of adventure. Features include hexagonal faceted wheels, a wide skid plate, a roof platform, limb risers, parametric pixel and indirect lighting, a dynamic heads-up display with a dune gold matte exterior paint. Another concept car I spotted was the Chevrolet Corvette CX. It is described as an electrified hypercar concept sculpted into existence, a pure, iconic form featuring next-level performance and technology. It features an aircraft-inspired canopy design which allows easy entrance and egress into the cockpit, and its bright red Inferno ballistic textile seating.
I think just being able to see some of the new cars in person, that's kind of cool, rather than seeing on videos or pictures. I think the Leaf is interesting. There's something definitely very neat about it, and it's really marketed for entry level. Affordability is the goal, so that's kind of interesting to see what they have done to it.
Jeep unveiled its fully electric Recon SUV just a few days before the LA Auto Show opened to the public. It offers an all-electric range of 250 miles, 650 horsepower, and 620 pound-feet of torque. Pricing starts at $65,000 before destination charges. Finally, Hyundai's luxury brand Genesis took the wraps off its 2026 G70 Prestige Graphite. It comes with a Ceres blue exterior color, accentuated by dark chrome detailing throughout. On the inside, there is Napa leather ultramarine blue upholstery paired with orange contrast elements. Scout Motors showed off two concepts, the Traveler and the Terra, in Gilbert Lindsay Plaza, directly in front of the LA Convention Center. Volkswagen displayed a fully restored 1977 T2 microbus, nicknamed Azul by its owner. It received media attention for surviving the Palisades fire in California in January 2025. While Ford didn't have any major debuts in LA, they brought their latest vehicle models, including the Bronco, the Mustang GTD, the F-150 Lightning electric pickup truck, and the Ranger Lariat Edition. More than 50 new vehicles were available for test drives and rides, including inside and outside of the LA Convention Center. The Clean Power Alliance EV and Hybrid Test Track. In addition, the Gilbert Lindsay Plaza Street Drives. Navigating downtown LA street routes, guests can choose from over 30 gas, EV, and hybrid models. Comedian Mike Epps made a special appearance at the LA Auto Show on Sunday, November 23rd. He arrived in his classic blue Cadillac to a large crowd of fans. Bringing you the best of Coast to Coast from the 2025 LA Auto Show, I'm Jason Rasidlo reporting.
That'll do it for this week. Remember, if you missed any part of our show, go to our website. We'll see you next time.